What's up, everybody? It's just solo show today. Just me. Greg is still under the weather. He will not be back tomorrow either. Still not feeling good. He lost his voice. But he's on the mend. Uh, so hope everybody's having them a good, wonderful Wednesday. If you don't know who I am, I'm your boy Matty Rains. As always, you're only the forever intercontinental champion, and also the Are You Fucking Serious quiz champion, and the only person to hold every single title we've ever created. But that's neither here or there. Hope everybody, like I said, hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. It's Hump Day. I can't believe it's only Wednesday because I'm ready for the week to be over with. And yeah, I'm doing it solo dolo today. I got everything. I know how to run this really smoothly now alone. So that's why it wasn't any technical difficulties. And that's why we're not showing up at like 6:20 or anything like that. Because I'm try and keep it short because people want to enjoy their Wednesday. But like I said, hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. I am ready for I am definitely ready for the NFL to come back. That is the season has snuck up on us so quick, and I'm shocked. I mean, I got all my fantasy drafts and all that sort of stuff done, but I still can't believe the season is like here. Like it's a game tomorrow, and then it's a game on fucking Friday in Brazil. Probably gonna be the last game in Brazil because no, like it was just a dumb idea. Twittering got banned in Brazil, and Brazil is scary. They've told them don't even go outside, don't do nothing, don't leave the hotel. So why would you even have a game there? Like, but you'll see it. You'll see it on Friday. It'll be the first and last game probably. Um, we're gonna talk about last night's NXT. Last night's NXT. My goodness, it was such a good damn show. It over delivered. It honestly over delivered. Like the matches that we got, everything that happened, was just top notch in my opinion. But I'm always gonna say it's good. But like last night, it just everybody came back from Denver on hell. Everybody was pissed off. Like the show started off hot. You had Trick Williams coming out there like, hey, Petey, I'm gonna whoop your ass. It's just like Trick came out there. I'm thinking, oh, this gonna start the whole show off? No, this man coming out there gonna just give a pre-ass whooping address. He gave a whole pre-ass. He said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do later in the main event. I'm gonna whoop that ass. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. But he didn't get to do that because, of course, Mr. Ethan All Ego Page had to come out there and interrupt him, had to rub it in, had to let him know, my boy, you old news. He's basically rubbing it in like, hey, I am the champion. I should be treated as such. Why are you coming out here? But it's like, nah. But after a while, he gets distracted because Trick Williams told him, I'm going to get my title back. And he told him, what you mean, your title? It's my title, buddy. And the next thing you know, what's up, Matt? What's up? What's up, Cookies? What's up, Cookies? Yeah, I'm solo. Yeah, just me today. Greg is still sick. He's doing all right. He just lost his voice. But we will still have predictions and everything. He already got everything already put together with that. So hopefully we will see him back on Monday. But he's doing all right. He talks in the group chats and all that. He's just on getting his rest. Yeah, so it's just me. Kenny's at work. Oh, now this nigga show up. I'm always here. I'm always here. Oh, Cookies. Right. Right. Cookies. Now that's all right. We missed you yesterday, sir. I'm happy you back. We missed you. The chat missed you. I missed you. We all missed you, Cookies. But yeah, last night that NXT Ethan Page told him like, bruh, stop calling it your title. It's my belt. I beat you for this. And as soon as he says that, here comes Pete. Pete Dunne tries to sneak attack him. They gotta have security come out there, break them apart, and we get backstage and we see Fatal Influence. Like Mike said last night, JC Jane been in. He made a good point. JC Jane has been in NXT 2.0. She's been in NXT this whole damn time, and she's been toxic. All that. She ain't changed her character at all. Like she's the same damn shit. Fatal Influence, Toxic Attraction, whatever. It's all the same. She ain't changed nothing. But I did love that they try to come at my baby. They try to come after my girl, Jada Parker. And she ain't playing that shit. Which leads us into the first match of the night. We get the Rascals making their entrance. Unfortunately, Hank and Tank did not win. She ain't. She has not got no better. She ain't got no better. And Cookie said, hey, I've been busy, okay? I've been busy. Oh, I understand. I'm already counting down for tomorrow because the show ain't until 9 o'clock and I get off at 4:30. I'm going right to the brewery. I ain't even going home. I'm just going to take my backpack. I'm going to be right there still in my record clothes. Yeah, you can. Yeah, she's made like everybody. They've made. Yeah, JC has made everyone adapt to her. I will give. Yeah, Reggie brings up a good point on that. It's just that like I just look at Fatal Influence. I see it for what it is. Hey, my people, Kalani, that's my baby. Thea Hell, that's my white baby. And you got Jada Parker. Jada Parker. It's Parker. Then you got Lash. And you got Jasmine. That's the one time. Jasmine. But the Fatal Influence, that's literally just the Jasmine Mix project. Just like OTM is the Jada Parker. That's just the vehicle for her. We don't care about the other two people. Like they can say it's Fallon Henley. We supposed to care about her? We don't. It's clearly for Jada Parker and Jasmine Nix and Lash. Those my three. Thea and Kalani, those are my babies. Jada Parker is most like just like what Mike brought up the perfect example. That is Matt's Bianca Belair. Yes, it is. That is my Bianca Belair. Because from the first time I saw her, I said she got it. Now, Lash and Jasmine, yes. like Jada, Lash, and Kalani. Those are the three black women in NXT that you ain't gonna like. You can't tell me. You better not say nothing wrong about them. Like I know Kalani needs work. Like I understand it. I'll be the first one to tell you she needs work. But hey, that's just me being an actual fan. Jada Parker, yeah, she looks good and all that. But man, that girl got it. She is everything. And then we had that tag match for NXT. Gallus, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang versus Hank and Tank. Baddies man, Hank versus TNA's The Rascals. And we all knew who was going to win, but even with the way it ended was, I'll give them that. We knew the Rascals were probably going to win. We just didn't know how they were going to win. And the fact that you had the OC pop up, you had the Good Brothers fuck around, they messed with Hank and Tank. Then you had Joe Coffey trying to help Gallus, and Young OG, Javon Evans shows up like, I'm like, okay, now they're on the road to, because what they also did a lot for this whole show was build up for October 1st. They're building up for the CW. The CW is going to be a pay-per-view. That's basically what it's essentially going to be. It's going to be a pay-per-view. What's up, Dolores? Oh man, see, I'm cooking right after we get done. Somebody asked me, "What are you eating for dinner?" I said steak if I got the energy. So I'm gonna get this steak going once we get off of here. If I got the energy to do it, I probably will, but we'll see. So yeah, the Rascals. That was a good way for them to get us there. So the Rascals win. They're the new number one contenders. Then right after that, we go right into an interview with Axiom and Nathan Frazier, who, if I didn't tell y'all, I actually like them now. They won me over at No Mercy with that match. Just, I was not expecting them to win, and they won, and everything else happened. So, all right, Axiom and Frazier, I like y'all. Let's keep this up. I love the fact that they interviewed them, and the Rascals like rolled up on them instantly, like, we gonna beat y'all's asses for those titles. Just you wait. I'm like, all right. I don't know what's in the water tonight. Well, what's in the water in NXT? Everybody was like, who won it? Let's get it. We fighting. Then we get Lexus King. We go to commercial. Lexus King comes out. Come back to commercial. We get Trick Williams and Pete Dunne fighting some more. It's like, well, damn. They pull them apart again, and we get Lexus King versus Oro Mensah. Now, this ain't no day one right here. This is just a dude. He introduced me to Jasmine. That's why Jasmine's been brought along. She's been brought on. But the King, Lexus, He whooped reverse Kofi's ass, just like I needed him to do it. He cheated to win, but guess what? That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. And unfortunately, I told Kenny this last night, but I told Kenny something last night when we was on here, and it happened. And I'm just like, but Lexus King beats Oro Mensah. It was a good match. They had a good match, but I like the fact they still kept fighting even after he walked away. Like he ran away. They ran off, beating each other up. Then we get the D'Angelo family talking to each other. They're just chatting when Obafemi shows up. Obafemi says some shit that'll get you canceled in 2024. I ain't repeating it, but Tony D'Angelo walked up and said, "Yo, that ain't how we talk to women nowadays, bro." Then we get Tatum Paxley making her way out there to send us the break. Come back from commercial. We get more back and forth between basically Gallus talking about Javon Evans, so we know they're going to end up fighting. We get No Quarter Catch Crew and Ren St. Clair telling them to keep their voices down because Miles Bourne has sensitive ears, which made me LOL in real damn life. I don't know what HBK was on, but that joke was so wrong. Why y'all gonna make fun of the deaf boy? Y'all gotta be careful. I think we're more used to seeing people act like that. We're used to seeing that than instead of hearing somebody say something from basically 1950. That's basically why we were kind of like, what? Even though, I mean, it made sense. Like, I understood where he was coming from. He's in many cultures, the woman is to be seen and not heard. He is like, I understand that. And with his gimmick, yeah, I see what he's doing. It's just, y'all didn't really have to go that. I had to say that. But I'm pretty sure that was just a one-time thing. It ain't like it's going to be all. He's the ruler. Like, it's just, he's literally the dude from Black Panther. That's literally all it is. Like, I don't see him. I know he's not really like that. But hey, just probably just better off not saying it. But we probably won't hear about it ever again after this. We know Mark Coffey wants to go after this Heritage Cup. Bryn almost accepts the challenge until Dempsey tells her to shut the fuck up, which I don't blame him because she almost got you killed a bunch of times, buddy. Tell her to shut up. Then that leads us into Rosemary versus Tatum Paxley. The best thing about this is that we know that Wendy Chu and Rosemary are still together. I was kind of hoping Rosemary would win because Tatum Paxley ended up winning, but then they had to jump her. And then the first surprise of the night, because they're going to make sure the CW, or whenever this damn match is going to happen, it's probably, I would say the CW, but who knows? They're making sure that show, whatever show that this is, it's going to be a good ass show. Because out of nowhere, to save Tatum Paxley from getting jumped is Lyra Valkyria. Whoa! Whoa! And whoa! My favorite person in the whole world, Lyra. Oh, joining us right here, my boy. Oh, my bad. There we go. Our predictions champion, Tito Flair. What's up, Tito?
What's going on, Maddie? What's going on, UTR?
Nothing much. I'm sitting here talking about when Lyra decided to pop up. She is out.
Woo girl?
Yeah, she's back. She came back to NXT to save Tatum, and apparently her and Tatum are now best friends. They're gonna finally pay this off. I'm like, oh my God. I honestly forgot about that whole storyline to begin with until like they brought it up because I was like, why is Lyra back? And when they were in the locker room, they were like, they're finally together. I'm here to be your friend. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that stupid ass storyline. I guess. But hey, it's better than Lyra not doing anything on the main roster. I just thought it was just kind of weird because she literally did the same thing on Raw and she got beat up, but then she did this on Tuesday and she saved her friends. So I was like, all right, I guess this makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of been like the same stories happening on all the shows.
Right. I was like, I even said it in the chat. I was like, that was cool, but I saw Lyra do this on Monday. The only thing that changed is she didn't get beat up.
Because it's like who? Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne beating up fucking Sheamus on Mondays and then going out with NXT and beating on Trick on Tuesdays.
I'm like, if y'all gonna do this, don't make them be doing this shit all the damn on back-to-back nights. Cookie stupid. He's oh shit, my food came and I came back and Tito.
I mean, I'm late, but I'm here. I arrived on Puerto Rican time.
Right, hey, that's all right. I appreciate everybody that comes out here. So then after that, we get a promo from Jordan Grace telling us about how she is going to make next week's shows historic because next week on NXT, since it's USA week, I think it is because it's getting to that point now where everything is going to be on USA.
Yeah, because This is SmackDown's last week on Fox?
Yeah, I think so. So, because I think they said for like 3 weeks it's going to be USA week because it's going to be for the first time ever. All the shows are going to be on USA for once. I'm pretty sure I had a chart. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, September 9th, 16th and 23rd, Raw. 10th, 17th, and 24th, NXT. 13th, 20th, 27th, SmackDown. So next week's NXT, we're going to have our TNA Knockouts World Championship match. Jordynne Grace is going to defend her TNA Knockouts title in an open challenge. Now, she's been doing these open challenges on Impact. She's just bringing it over to NXT. And like Greg said, with I shared that promo, she gone. She is so gone. That's it. That Hercules ass bitch is exactly. She is so gone. Like y'all letting her go show up in the other company with your belt and letting her defend it. Oh yeah, she is so gone.
I mean, the writing's on the wall. She showed up and showed out, and they love her. So why not? Shit, and she doesn't even have to go straight to NXT. She could just go straight to the main roster.
She really could. Like it doesn't even like she really doesn't even need to have to deal with NXT. But the simple fact that they keep bringing her around, I could definitely give it. I don't know when her contract ends, but I bet you we gonna get Julia versus Jordynne Grace.
Oh, without
We're gonna definitely get Julia versus Jordynne Grace.
Without a doubt. Shit. Just let her tour the main roster. Let her go to all 3 shows.
Yeah, they really should do that.
I want to see Jordan and Bianca real quick. You know what I mean?
Right. Then, in a shocker, they decided what I thought would have been the main event was not the main event. Pete Dunne versus Trick Williams. It was a good back and forth match. It was a good brawl. Like it ended the way it should have ended. It had them going through a table, and the match ended in a double count out draw. They kept on fighting, and everybody instantly said, "Oh, we know what y'all doing. CW, y'all go get on down to the CW." But after that, we get Ridge Holland, his punk ass, having to cut a promo talking about they lost. Chase U lost because of them, because they're mediocre. So now he's going to get the man that he's fought so hard to not be. And the step-by-step destruction of Chase U starts next week. All in all, fuck Ridge Holland. Tripp's about to build him a stable of muscular bitches. Let her hubby come over here. You put Jordan, Bianca, Jade, and Rhea together, and they're gonna fuse into one big. Oh my god! And then Charlotte still got to show up. Ridge talking shit about his adoptive daughter. Damn, does he hate his? Yes, he probably does. I like Ridge. Ridge was on thin ice, and then he did that to Chase U. So it's like, all right, bro.
And he talking about mediocre.
Whatever happens to him happens now.
He talking about mediocre. He's been fucking mediocre since he started. Like,
great. That man didn't win no gold when he was a brawling brute. He joined Chase U and won gold. And they're going to call them mediocre. My dude, they leveled you up. They leveled you all the way up, Ridge. And that's how you repay them. Then after that, we get Sean Spears and Brooks Jensen talking to each other. He thanks him for Sean Spears thanks Brooks for saving him from getting jumped. And he basically says he's not going to leave him like everyone else has. Brooks asks why everyone else thinks he's manipulating him. Sean Spears says he doesn't care what anybody else thinks and just wants to know what Jensen believes. And then thanks him again and leaves. Right after that, Deion Lennox comes out of nowhere to tell Brooks, leave him alone. He gaslighting your ass. He ain't gonna learn his lesson. We already know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I don't know. He dumb.
We need to put he need to put him Ridge Spears. Definitely, they need to go 2 days because they're not hot commodities, and I don't know who keeps telling them they
and your
are.
boy Eddie Thorpe too.
Yeah, I'm still mad that dude popped back up. Then we had Javon Evans versus Joe Coffey. It was a good match. Javon Evans won, so that boy good. It's just leading us up. We had Cedric Alexander come out to help even it up because they was gonna try and do that fuckery to him. So Cedric Alexander came out there and helped the young OG get the win. So we know what they're gonna eventually. It's gonna be Gallus versus Evans and Cedric. That's gonna happen. We get Tatum Paxley talking to Lyra. They're talking about their friends. We don't care. Oba comes out. We also get an announcement, not on the CW. It's going to be Trick Williams versus Pete Dunne next week in a last man standing match. So we got last man standing. We got an NXT. We got the TNA Knockouts World Championship Open Challenge. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have the Axiom versus the Rascals tag title match. So next week is a mini pay-per-view. They've already booked it.
Yep.
And we know on the CW, Ethan Page is going to be defending his title. So it's a great time to be an NXT fan. And in a few weeks, it's going to be a great time for it to just be on free TV. This is the stuff they're just putting on cable right now.
Exactly.
We get Obafemi in a non-title match versus Stax. Stax killed that man. Oba killed that man. Stax ain't killed nobody. Then we get to what Tito just fucking mentioned. Yes. He is going to be a star. He is the person he is going to be perfect for the CW. Him, Trick. Man, I don't know why he volunteered Stax like that. I said in the chat, like, oh, man, he going to die. Like, why would you do him like that?
Yeah. He's like, hey, you're not going to talk to no woman like that. And we're going to show you, right, Stax? Stax is looking like,
as soon as I heard that, I said, that is the ultimate Drewski meme. Me?
Tony, I'm going to show him. He said, wait, Tony, I'm going to show him?
I'm going to show him nothing. I'm going to show him how to die. I'm going to show him how I die. I looked at him like, oh no. So then we get Brindley Reese talking to some chick, talking about Idris and Malik. When Ashanti Diadonis rolls up with a rose trying to get the cheeks. And last show, Kenny mentioned Eddie Thorpe. And I said, stop, because he probably gonna mess around and show up if you mention him. And sure enough, this dude rolls up to interrupt Ashanti Diadonis. I ain't gonna be no Ashanti Diadonis fan. I don't like Eddie Thorpe. I don't know why this dude keeps showing up, but whoever goes against him, I'm gonna just be like, go ahead, do what you're gonna do. Because everybody says dude makes boo-boo music. But then we get Fatal Influence making aka Jasmine Nix project. That's all they are. We get Javion Evans. He trying to get an NXT Heritage Cup match. Mike called it the equivalent of the European title, and he is dead on correct. They just don't want to call it that. They just don't want it to be a belt. They're like, they have enough belts. So they're like, let's just have this cup here. It's the one thing that is just oddly, it just sticks out in NXT now.
It's the one thing that still lasted from NXT UK, like fucking.
Really, it really is.
Like your
That's
boy.
really it's like it's still NXT UK. It's the one remnant of it. And yeah, at least the trophy is different. Like I'll give them that. We get Jada Parker versus Jasmine Nix. It's a decent match. Jasmine is slowly getting better. Jada led that match, and she did a great job. And she did everything she was supposed to. That damn hip attack, I love it. That's the perfect finisher for her because she got tree trunks and use them, and she does. Then punk ass Fatal Influence wants to come out there and jump her, which was some bullshit, to go to commercial. Then we come back from commercial, and they messing with my baby Kalani. I'm like, all right, I see what y'all doing. Y'all gonna mess with Kalani, and y'all gonna mess with Jada. Then I forget who was the third person, because me and Mike said it in the chat. I gotta go back to the chat real quick. Because it's three people that I like. Oh, Lola. That's who it was. Lola. They was you gonna mess with Lola, you gonna mess with Jada, and you gonna mess with my baby Kalani. Oh, Fatal Influence. Y'all are gonna get introduced. Y'all heard of Charlie's Angels. These are Maddie's Angels. You're gonna get introduced to Maddie's Angels. Or our podcast chat. Yeah, Lola and Kalani are definitely gonna team up to help Jada. It's gonna be Jada, Kalani, and Lola to take on those three. Because at this point, you don't need, and it's probably gonna be on one of these USA shows, or maybe even possibly the CW. Because if you just want to be downright just Attitude Era-esque, bring the two big booty chicks on and Jada and Lola and introduce everybody to Kalani, and then people will just be stuck to the TV after that.
Shit, that's how I do it.
Because that's how I'm pretty sure. I know HBK is saved and all that, but deep down inside, NXT is ran by 1997 HBK, and I know it is.
Listen, that chick they said that he's scouting, that gymnastic chick, that other new one, yeah, that's 99 HBK.
The day when HBK steps down from NXT is gonna be a sad day for me because I'm gonna shed a tear. We get Duke Hudson promising revenge on Ridge Holland. He gonna be the first one to probably die now since he volunteering ass whoopings. We get basically the main event, the main segment of the night was Roxanne Perez. She came out there talking her shit. Everybody's rubbing it in that Julia's coming for that ass. And the lights go out, and we are all like, oh shit, she's here. And the lights came back out, and it was motherfucking Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green there to say, hell nah, she's rubbed it in. Chelsea wants a title shot. She's probably she's not gonna get one. Because who ended up coming out there after her was Julia with actual entrance and everything. I said, now, it's crazy how the Def Rebel can make music for certain people. Like, the super important people like Julia, they can get a good theme. Roman can get a good theme. But if you're just a regular person, like Fatal Influence, they for some reason have a good theme. I've seen people talking about that, but I don't know. That promo did suck. I agree with you.
Listen, like,
and I agree with you on that one, Daddy. He is saved by us. That's right.
Roxanne cannot cut a heel promo to save her ass. It's not believable.
She sounds like when I see Roxanne as a heel, I think of, was it Boo from Monsters Incorporated? I just think of Boo. She's just a mean Boo. And me, I'm just like, oh, you're so cute. Look at you. You're angry. Like, now there were points during that match with her and Jada where her heelness was like she flexed it and it was good, but when she tries to talk and she talks in that little and then he did like that, no, you just sound like a little kid. Stop. You just sound like an angry little toddler. And what I don't want to do is have to end up having to do her like this, because when she starts doing like that, it's like, oh, because that's the last thing you want to do to her. That's the last thing you want to do to her. You don't want to do her like that. Julia comes out there and basically says, all right, me, you, CW. And then they hold the title looking at each other. So then apparently some of the news has been that the main thing that this match, her and Julia, has been the main match that's been on the road. We've all known that. I was like, I don't even know why this is news. That ain't news. We've known that. See, yeah, her just being cocky because she's good, that's fine. Her being all mean and aggressive, hell no. Yeah, because then she just sounds like an angry child. It's like, now you just sounded all entitled. You sound like an entitled little brat. We're like, little girl, shut up. So that was NXT. Now with the outside talent, that was mostly just us talking about. They've been bringing in Rosemary. They're still bringing in all these other folks from TNA, because to me, that show was more TNA centric. Last night's show, that was a that was an NX TNA show, heavy on the TNA, because you had the Rascals, you had Jordan Grace, you had Rosemary. TNA is essentially kind of carrying NXT at this point.
Yeah, it's helping the other performers to have to step it up.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's doing it so that you don't have to keep bringing people down from the main roster.
Yeah,
besides Pete Dunne.
That's a good point. Like that, now they don't have to waste their time saying like, "Oh, yes, heavy on the A with all that ass."
But I'm gonna make a prediction. See,
go ahead.
Eddie Thorpe is going to unite the two brothers, Lexus Kang and Ashante, and we're gonna get Big Pimpin' as a tag team.
I said I wanted that. I said I needed it as a tag team, and I didn't know how it could happen. And then that fool popped back up. If that happens, I will be the happiest, because I probably still won't like Ashanti, but I'll just be like, yes, this is the tag team that is needed, because they both believe that he makes horrible music. I'll be their manager. I'll like, yeah, we'll show you real music, Eddie. It ain't that EDM bullshit you played. No disrespect to EDM, but his is garbage. Oh man, but let's get into Dynamite. This is the Dynamite tonight. It's the go home show. It's All Out. That's right. I remember what direction it was, because the other one was just a few weeks ago. They only have like 3 matches put up for this show. It's like we got Mariah May defending the AEW Women's World Championship against the Native Beast, Nyla Rose. They're going with Beauty versus the Native Beast. Get it? Just so they don't get canceled. Just so they don't get sued by Disney. It's literally like that. I was just like, why do y'all want us to think that this man makes good music? Because he doesn't. He doesn't at all. I thought the whole gimmick is just stupid to me. He's a Native American DJ that break dances. All right.
That shit reminds me of when Ross on Friends was showing his little musical talent. That's Eddie Thorpe.
But yeah, batting. Why can't Nyla win shit? She only shows up to lose. Yeah, that's what. As soon as I saw the match, I'm like, well, she's not winning. Mariah May just won. Why are y'all just for the sake of that Beauty and the Beast joke. That's literally why they're doing this, just for the sake of that. It's so dumb. Then we're also going to get in trios combat action the World Trios Champions, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta, versus the AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay, and the conglomeration, which will be Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy. This should be a good match. Honestly, it should. I don't see how. Honestly, I don't see how any of the three matches they have shown us. The third match is going to be, it's going to be Okada versus Kyle Fletcher for the Continental Championship. We know Kyle ain't winning, so we're getting two bullshit title matches. We're gonna have
Kyle.
We're supposed to be having who else supposed to be on here? We're supposed to be having Mercedes and all. Mercedes is supposed to be showing up on there. Hikaru Shida already said she was gonna show up and whoop that ass. So something should be happening with that.
Didn't Shida win the #1 contendership or some shit like that from Collision?
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be booked for her and Mercedes supposed to be fighting at All Out. Ricochet, we don't know what he gonna be. We gotta see. We need more from Ricochet. They see how they can get him to fit on All Out. We still got Swerve. We're still on the road to the steel cage match with Swerve and Hangman. Also, if y'all didn't see it, Swerve has bought his childhood home. He has bought his childhood home. Greg said, Hangman gonna burn that shit down. And I said, that honestly would not shock me if Tony Khan went ahead and bought that house so they could burn it down, but who knows? What's up, Dolores? No wrestling. Are you all staying with StreamYard? I don't pay for it. I think Greg uses it as it's an expense for Sportskeeda. So he just uses it for that. So I'm pretty sure Sportskeeda is probably still paying for it. He'll let us know if we were leaving off of here anyway. I'm not shocked. Everybody's hiking their prices up though. Let's see what else is going to be happening. We got Daniel Garcia, MJF. Garcia hasn't wrestled in over 2 months, so tonight might be the night where he can get some ring rust off. That's what K-Side Seat says, and I agree with them. Still got us. They said, will Tony Khan make sure to find something for the learning tree to do at All Out? I'm sure they will.
Yeah, let them just park the cars for all the other wrestlers driving in.
Basically, like there is, and then we still got to figure out what the fuck is going on with this. And this is the main question: what's going on with John Moxley? What's going on with him? Because is he heel? Is he face? What is he doing? It's just him and Shafir. So Marina Shafir. So what are they about to be doing?
What was he so angry about?
Right, like what is going on? So that is going to be everything for AEW. They only got those 3 matches. They'll probably, like I said, they'll give you some more stuff. Tony Khan probably ain't took his daily habit yet. He ain't popped a pill or anything yet. Doing whatever he doing. Because for them to have 3 matches is weird. But it's also the road. This is the go home show to All Out. So they're probably just trying to keep a lot of stuff close to the vest. But I will say we have been sufficiently electrified. I told y'all it was going to be a short show because it's honestly not a lot happened in news. Also, Hulk Hogan said some stupid shit. He was on Logan Paul's podcast. I'll bring that up real quick. Logan Paul, he was on Logan Paul's podcast. Hulk Hogan basically said Logan Paul needs to become a face. Logan Paul will be the biggest face ever. Logan Paul, he said that Triple H needs to make him a champion. Basically booked how he should become a face by saving the bloodline. Logan Paul doesn't need to save the bloodline.
It ain't gonna happen.
Right, it's not gonna happen.
He's too much of a dick for people to fucking believe him to be a face. And because of all the stupid shit he does on social media, nobody's gonna buy into it.
Yeah. And Hulk Hogan saying it is just like that's the worst person. That's the last person you won't be trying to promote you. He apparently assigned a new 5-year deal also, Hulk Hogan. We don't care. It's just a Legends deal. It's for him to just say his bullshit like he always say. We don't care about him. Yeah, but that's about it. He also said some other stupid shit like about people can't get over the stuff that he did, but they can forgive Chris Benoit. It's like, bro, we did not forgive Chris Benoit. We forget. We chose to forget him. He's gone. Just like we don't care about you. Like, we ain't forget what you did, Hulk. Nobody has forgotten. And the simple fact of he's saying all this shit now, and it was just a few weeks ago, he's talking about he was going to body slam Kamala, and then he said, how? Wrong Indian. But like, Hulk, shut the fuck up. We know what you are. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. We know you're a racist. Stop acting like you're not. Just stay over there, and we'll turn the light out in the corner, and we'll just keep ignoring you. But I mean, after that, now I can say we've been sufficiently electrified. Let me go through. Tomorrow is the main show. Remember, Under the Ring podcast, we air every week, Thursdays, 8:45-ish, heavy on the ish, probably close to 9 o'clock. Tomorrow's predictions night, so be there. Tito got to defend his title. Reggie, you got to defend your title too.
Do.
Follow us on Facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and Twitch.tv/Under the Ring Pod. We got a link tree. It's also Linktree/Under the Ring Pod. And we got a fingertip/Under the Ring Pod. Also on both of that fingertip and that link tree, you can follow our personal handles. You got the man who actually gets paid for all this stuff, who writes articles, Greg Bush SK. He had an interview with EC3 a few weeks ago. You can catch that right there. Our boy, Rock Riz 44, Kendango, the Hawk.
The Hawk is dead.
I know. Mr. Teacher Man, Mike Jones, Mr. Freshbeard. You got myself, the right answer. I usually got a beer in my hand. I'll drink when I get that steak done. And then we got also, hold on, go back to me. Also, Forever IC Champ, Are You Fucking Serious Champ, all that stuff. And then our current predictions champion, Boreal Maliente, Tito. Follow the man himself. And also our local news correspondent, Justin Devontae Baxley. That boy's doing good stuff out here. He's making the real news. He does the real news, stuff that they actually be reporting about in the newspaper and on the 11 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 10 o'clock news. So follow him if you ever want to find out what's going on down there in Georgia. Give him those clicks too. But all in all, I thank everybody, y'all. We had ourselves a real good night. Let me look at these comments. I ain't gonna. Reggie talk about he going, yeah. Okay. Talk your shit. And then Kanisha, you have yourself a good night.
Everyone have a good night. Be safe. And most importantly, hit the music, Maddie.
Oh, yeah. Have yourselves a good night. Safe in whatever you do. And most important, do the job. Hey. Do the job, y'all. Y'all have yourself a good night.
Wepa.
Peace.